We're in the first quarter of action, and it's the Steelers who have possession of the football. They'll run on first down. Maxwell, a short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. The Steelers sitting at 5-2 on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. Back to throw. Small. He finds his man. Complete. It's Joseph. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. On first down. Small. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul, roughing the tackle, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. That time a 6-play drive, and it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This defense for the Steelers, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. On first and 10, it's Gibson. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. 77 yards rushing for him now to this point. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. (14-0) the score. This is the NFL. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Once more, Gibson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Lawrence. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line. A handoff running left is Gibson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now it's 2nd and 9. Here's Lawrence to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Gibson. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation. Showing a shotgun, then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. The extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make our score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Maxwell, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Throwing on first down. Small. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Joseph. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, Small. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first. We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Looking to throw. Small. And he will find his man on the outside. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Looking to throw on second down. Small. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Point after, right down the middle, and it's now 21-7. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up. And
he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Chad Muma brings him down on that one defensively. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Maxwell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
57 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On first down, Friedman. Yeah, good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. Right back to him on first down. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. On second down now, Friedman. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Maxwell. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
Fields it right around the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here comes Antonio Gibson as he's set for another drive. So far, been so good this season. Well on his way, as you see, to a 1,000-yard campaign. Is he almost having the type of year to where you say, let's let him get his and we'll control everything else?
That's one way to go about it. Personally, I go about it differently. I'm taking on the bullet. I've got to, because he gives his team an identity and confidence. And if we slow him down, now guess what? Everyone starts looking at each other like, who's going to make a play? Because he's made all the plays.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. The ball comes out, and it looks like Steeler football. It is! The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. Oh, he caught it. Just couldn't get the feet down. Couldn't get that toe tap sequence, right? I was ready to call tippy toes if that one was completed.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lawrence, throw right side, taken in by Gibson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Lawrence going to throw again. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try the left side with Gibson. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. They'll still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
To throw on second down, Small. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A 24-yard touchdown as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just... And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be...
Extra point attempt to come here. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
T.J. Watt in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. He's going to look deep down the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Got an open man, finds Gibson.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And he'll just get rid of it.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Harris running straight ahead. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again.
And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
At their own 27.
Here's Gibson to start the drive. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Pulled in at the 24.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the RPO, he completes it. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And some room to work. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
That's good for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. Back now in Pittsburgh. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter. Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble. But it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball.
The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down.
Back to throw. Small. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Small. He finds his man. Complete. That's Joseph. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 18. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
On third down, here's Harris. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
70. 18 Cardinals.
They're going for it. This is Harris. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here in the turnover on downs. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Antonio Gibson, the intended target.
And that'll bring up second down.
Now Lawrence.
Lets this one rip toward Graham. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Lawrence will throw. Toward the sideline, it's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Here's Lawrence. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
Now Lawrence on first down.
And Graham's got it. Complete. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. But to throw again is Lawrence. It's Graham again with a catch, just like the last play. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Lawrence.
This is caught. It's Kirk. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Back to throw again.
And one more time, here's Kirk. And the Jags are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but Certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Antonio Gibson.
He scored on the ground and through the air. So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it.
He's got it. So they convert to 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
First down, and they go back to Harris.
82 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Up the middle they go. Maxwell, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Maxwell, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there.
His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 23. So that drive, 4 plays, and a nice play on the end of it, an 18-yard touchdown run. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Jaguars getting set to go. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Lawrence. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Lawrence. And he comes back with 1 complete.
And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Again, it's Lawrence. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. To throw again on 2nd down.
Lawrence.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
And I think the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down. And defensively, maybe an opportunity miss there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. Big sigh of relief.
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on it. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence.
This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll look to throw again. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. From a yard out.
And the Jags are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. On second down, it's Maxwell.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
Well, partner, under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Pittsburgh,
they run their mark to 6-2 on the year.
And they'll get another home date next week as the Patriots will come to town. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals.